I even begin? Well, over the last few days, there has been a lot of talk about LOONA and BBC and how they are treating their fans and how they're treating LOONA basically. There have been a lot of fan accounts closing since the announcement of their comeback concert. Also Jaron, I hope I'm saying that right, from KPJaw has made a video talking about his feelings with the whole situation in LOONA and BBC and basically what's going on. I've been asked mostly to give my thoughts and reaction on that video, so I'm just going to start by addressing that video. He made some really good points and he had a lot of fun ideas, and while I didn't agree with everything, I'm just gonna focus on what I did agree on, because I think that's the best way to go about this. First of all, I love his passion for LOONA and I love his wish for Orbits to be more engaged with LOONA and with each other, and how they're promoting LOONA on Twitter and other social media platforms should maybe change a little at how they do it. And he addresses the fact that Hi has been kind of stuck in views for a long time and that Orbits need to be better at streaming, which I totally agree with, and I take it to heart because I've been really bad at it lately. But that's just kind of a personal thing. I haven't been great at life lately in general. But what I really resonated with mostly is that he wants Orbits to not be divided, and he compared it to how EXOs are doing something for Kai with Fenty. While it didn't go all the way, whatever reason, I don't know, but I love that he said that we should be doing similar things for LOONA. And that sounds like a super cool idea to me. I'm so on board with that. And that's basically what I took away from that video. He had a lot of other cool and different ideas, his passion, and the whole channel's passion, all three of them. When they dress up and dance and do stuff, it's just so funny, I love them. Now, when it comes to the situation at hand, the big perspective, I'm just going to give my thoughts, how I see it. This is really the first time that I'm part of a fandom like this when it comes to K-pop. I've been a fan of K-pop for many years, but I've never been in it, like, as I would to call myself the fan name of that group. Because my personal experience with K-pop before LOONA was just that I love the songs, I love the music videos, I love the dances especially, and the live performances. That was what grabbed me so much about K-pop. Because that's what I listened to when I basically played video games, nerdy RPGs and stuff like that. Then I found LOONA, which to me is like both of those things combined. That was also why I was kind of skeptical at first when they announced the fan name Orbit. Like, I didn't want to call myself an Orbit, I said in the video. Okay, so we're called Orbit. I mean, I'm probably not gonna refer to myself as that. Is that mean? Which has totally changed. Because I thought it was like a little cringy at first. I know, me thinking someone is cringy, like, Johan, look in the mirror. But yeah, that, just really honest, that was how I felt. And that is not how I feel anymore at all. So this is basically the first time that I'm really part of a fandom like this. So with that perspective in mind, as an international fan, I am nothing but grateful for what we've gotten from BBC. Because from what I've understood and what I've read, BBC does so much for their international fans with LOONA TV and the English subtitles on all their videos and the translation on all the social media posts. That is a lot better compared to other companies and how they market their groups to international fans. When it comes to the domestic fan base, the Korean Orbits, that's a little different. Because in my opinion, they are the ones doing all the hard labor and taking a lot of the hits and just giving out and giving up so much of themselves for not much in return. And I think, correct me, I could be wrong though, I'm kind of assuming here, but Korean Orbits are mostly the owners of the fan accounts that are closing. I could be wrong, I'm not fully sure. But the domestic fan base is really essential for LOONA, even if they are an internationally huge success. Because Korea is where they're based. That's the language their songs are in. And I mean, do I even have to explain that? Shouldn't that be so obvious why it's mostly important there? And there are great Orbits who can speak better for the Korean fans than I can. I should not take that upon myself because I don't know the perspective. Nim has made a great post on Reddit that I saw through Caskerbox's Twitter. Also a great place for information regarding this. I'm just gonna try to leave all the links in the comments. And when it comes to international fans being mad at BBC for not doing enough, I don't really know how I feel about that. Since they did record the concert and the up and line events in maybe LOONA Studio, do I think that they should release that so international fans could buy it? I do, but maybe they will. I think that would be a great way for them to make money from international fans. Also a great way for international fans to feel more like they're part of it. Now, I don't know the technical or business aspects of that. That might be a really bad idea, but I'm not that smart, okay? Other than that, I think that, I mean, we know it's a K-pop group, as an international fan. We can't be mad that the concerts are in Korea. We can't be mad that the events are in Korea. That's what we signed up for. Because we're already getting so much with LOONA TV. I know LOONA TV and LOONA Kicks and that lack of personal social media posts can be frustrating. But that's what LOONA is. They're not a regular girl group. And BBC has done great so far. I mean, I'm not defending or promoting them. How do you say? Like their bad behavior or their lack of doing this and this. I just kind of trust them, you know? And also, we need to remember, before their debut, we were so used to getting a lot of teasers, a lot of updates for every new girl, like the anticipation and everything like that was so real. And it kind of stopped after the debut, right? When they had finished their promotions for Hi Hi, we got the XX teaser and then it was just silence. And that was so frustrating. We were restless and we were bored and we were confused and not knowing what happened at all, which I think is great. And that might sound a little weird because I did not think that when it was happening, but then when January 1st and we got the next teaser, our minds were just blown and it was 45 seconds and we come up with so many theories and the LOONAverse has been so active and it was just so amazing to have that period of like not knowing at all, keeping us on our toes, kind of torturing us, because then when we finally got it, it was so good. And we need that. We've been so spoiled with all the updates and teasers and everything throughout the years. Not spoiled, we've gotten what we should, But I think now, after the debut, we're also getting what we should, because we need to consider these are young girls. And there's so many things to take into account: the school, their ages, their well-being, their maturing, everything. They need their rest. That is essential. Bottom line, we want BBC to treat LOONA, the girls, as they should be treated. As a good company should treat their artists. And we want them to just be able to relax, unwind, and that can take a long time, that can take a few months, because then when they come back, it's something, just let them like long for it a little too, you know. Let them be excited to have a comeback and not look like the lifeless zombies that some idols can look on stage, fainting and everything like that. We don't want that. We need to be patient. We need to trust BBC because they've done everything amazing happen so far. Granted, they've also done not the best decisions too. We just need to put things into perspective, kind of, I think. But when it comes to being treated badly, the domestic fan base, Korean orbits, are the ones who've been taking the hit for that. When they tried to arrange the lunchboxes, BBC were not very forthcoming, willing to work together. From what I understand, at least. You can all read it in the Orarinim's article. Also, when it comes to the long-term fans who have really been with LOONA from the beginning and getting the stamps from the fan events for every girl, they were treated badly at the final meet and greet that they got on LOONAverse. And that, if anyone should be treated badly, it's not those, because those are basically the pillars and staples of LOONA in Korea, and that really makes my heart hurt for them. They're the ones who should be getting the best behavior out of any orbit. I'm not fully sure myself everything it takes to get into a fan event like that, but I know it was pretty easy in the beginning. And was it around Eve? I'm not sure. I've heard that they changed the concept and the amount of albums you had to buy to get in, and it just costs a lot of money, it takes up a lot of your time, and that should be fucking rewarded. So I think that's mostly what I had to say. We know that LOONA is a unique girl group. I've also read Daebak Jang's comment on KP Jaw's video, where he refers to an article that came out in February 2017, where they kind of explain a bit of LOONA. They were teasing for LOONA 1/3. If you go to the video, you can see the comment there too. And the thing is that LOONA was never intended to be a girl group for the masses. Take that in. First of all, you need to make a choice if this is something you want to agree or disagree with. If you agree, okay, go into LOONA knowing that. Accept it first. Own it second. And third, use that unique perspective to our gain. Run with it. Make it our power. We want to be unique. We don't want to be like all the other girl groups. We want to have this vast LOONAverse concept and the theories and the lore and everything that comes with it. We want them to be in this good company with a woman CEO that treats them well and wishes the best for our girls. And we want them to have fun in different locations and go to New Zealand and China and fucking Iceland and do all this amazing stuff and have fun together, because bottom line, we want the best for LOONA. God, I'm yelling. My feet hurt. Okay, I'm sweating now, so I hope some of what I said made sense and that I didn't offend anyone and that I spoke out of my own perspective. If there's something you want to know from me that I didn't talk about, then you can ask me in the comments and I might answer if I want to. And other than that, we have an upcoming world tour happening. As always, leave all your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss this together with LOONA's well-being and success in mind. And now I'm out of battery in orderly fashion. Some things never change. But I think I put my 2 cents in. Leave your thoughts in the comments and like this video if you did. Maybe, I don't know, that seems weird to say on this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Bye!